Welcome to Mindful Living for Life with Nurse Stacy. Today, I want to explore how to build our inner framework, developing your core energy system, energetic architecture. The word intention will be the main focus. Have you ever walked into a beautiful building and felt the harmony of the space, how everything flows together? Your energetic system or your energy system works in a similar way. The energetic architecture is about designing that inner structure intentionally. Yes, with intention. You ever thought about how your mind, body, soul, and spirit are all connected? It's like a unified system that shapes the way you experience life. This is your energetic architecture. Just as a building needs a strong foundation and unified systems to stand tall, your energy system, the flow between your mind, body, soul, and spirit, needs alignment and care. The Bible actually speaks beautifully to this. In 1 Thessalonians 5 and 23, it says, May God Himself, the God of peace, sanctify you through and through. May your whole spirit, soul, and body be kept blameless. This reminds us that God created us as whole beings, and every part of us matters, from our thoughts and emotions to our physical health and spiritual connection. Romans 12 and 2 also encourages us to be transformed by the renewing of our minds, highlighting our inner thoughts. Our patterns and mindsets are key components to our energetic framework. Now, in Psalms 139 and 14, it reminds us that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. Every part of our being is intentionally designed for purpose and flow. Now, when we care for our energetic architecture, aligning mind, body, emotions, and spirit, we create a space for peace, clarity, and divine guidance to flow through us. Isn't that wonderful? So it's not just about feeling better. It's not about our emotions. It's about living mindfully or living fully as the beautifully designed beings God intended us to be. Also in Proverbs 4 and 23, it says, above all this, guard your heart, guard it, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. The heart is the energetic center. The flow of divine life begins here. Guarding it aligns your inner vibration with peace, wisdom, and divine attention. Alignment draws us into God's rhythm. And in that rhythm, the Lord gives us power to continue. Absolutely gives us power to continue. This is the way it's said in Isaiah. But they that wait upon the Lord, He shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Renewal of energy through divine connection. Aligning with Source replenishes your spiritual and physical vitality. John 7 and 38 says, out of the believer's heart shall flow rivers. Yes, rivers of living water. That is flowing energy. The spirit within us is a dwelling or a well springing of vitality and healing, bringing life to every part of our being, enlivening our entire person. Within each of us flows an energetic architecture, or better said, a divine life flow, a river of God's Spirit moving through our hearts, minds, and bodies, reminding us that above everything else, we must guard our hearts because everything we do, like I said, flows from it. Now imagine your heart as a radiant lamp. glowing with golden light, sending warmth and life to every part of you. Visualize streams of living water running through your arms and legs, washing away heaviness and clearing blockages, while the gentle wind of God's Spirit stirs your mind, opening clarity and understanding. Feel your feet rooted like the tree in the strength of the Lord, while His light rises through our being, connecting every cell, every thought, and every emotion into perfect harmony. This is the life of God within you, a flowing, renewing present that restores, aligns, and empowers us to move with grace, peace, and wholesome wholeness. So, energetic architecture, walking in a spirit led foundation, soul stewardship, temple care, kingdom order within is the framework of your energy. It's how our body, mind, emotions, and spirit connect and flow. A strong architecture supports your alignment, your goals, and your ability to embody your true self. I visualize my spine as a pillar and my breath as the flow lines. The other day, my heart felt tight, shoulders rounded, breath caught high in my chest. I noticed impatience, and I also noticed a closing off. So, to realign, I rolled my shoulders back and down, and I softened my ribs. And I inhaled through my nose for 4 seconds and exhaled for 6 seconds, letting each exhale wash through the heart space. Within 1 minute, my chest opened, my breath deepened, and my mind softened, the whole structure settling into a kinder, steadier glow. Now, when there's balance, love and compassion is felt, and healthy boundaries are formed naturally. Fear disappears. Connection and forgiveness, gratitude become easier. On the other hand, when there's no balance, we become closed off, resentful. We get needy or we overgive, and fear starts running the show. And to stay in balance, God's way, holistically speaking, the scripture invites us to guard our hearts, seek Him first, wait on the Lord for renewed strength, cast your cares on Him, and walk by the Spirit, which is the first fruits that includes self control and temperance. Or self control is viewed as temperance, but it's temperance. So after that deep breath, pray, Lord, what do I truly need? Do I need space? Do I need rest? Do I need support? Lead me. Begin simple and be consistent. Choose one daily centering ritual or routine and create focus. It can be meditation, prayer, communion with God, or it can be your morning tea and journaling. Journal your energy, your highs and your lows, and notice what lifted you or what drains you. When I tend to my energetic architecture, my divine flow, I feel resilient under stress, like I can just make it through. I also feel clear in my decisions I make. I feel emotionally and mentally balanced. I feel love and intentional to do the opposite of fear because love is the opposite of fear. So take a moment this week to visualize your energy like a building and ask what needs repair? What pillars needs reinforcing? Yes. So in the next episode, I'm going to share my complete energetic blueprint, how embodiment, recalibration, and architecture come together in my life. So if you liked what you heard, take another 2 or 3 seconds, hit the thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead, subscribe so you don't miss what I enjoy sharing with you. Share this with someone who would benefit and would love to hear this also. And also, I would love to hear from you about how you're getting on. So just take a few minutes and comment. Share with me and others what you're working on in your life. And I would love to just go ahead and thank you in advance. So until next time, love, peace, and blessings.